Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this lovely Tuesday evening. Y'all, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm actually kind of tired of talking about Miss Porsha. Okay? And it's only because she's in the press a lot. She's all over social media. There's a lot of controversy. The show is getting, people's praises, but it's also been called a flop. It's a whole lot going on. Porsha and Simon versus Dennis. You got the Mama Gina drama. You got Lauren and Lonnie going crazy. You got the situation with Dennis and Storm. You got the pursuit of Porsha, R. Kelly, the whole bit. Like, it's a lot. Okay? It is a lot that's going on with Porsha, and I'm being forced to talk about it. Okay, I'm not being forced, but I love talking about it. But at this point, I just kind of feel like we really are turning into the Porsha News Network. Okay, but I cannot not talk about these developments and updates because the house guest is depending on me. Okay, y'all want my commentary, so I'm of course going to give it to you guys. But I remember a couple of months ago when I was talking about Kenya Moore hair care a lot, because she was doing a lot of press for Ultimate Girls Trip and she was doing press for Dancing with the Stars and whatnot. And I had a couple of you guys commenting, talking about why are you always talking about Kenya? Okay, every video is Kenya. Why don't you talk about your fave Porsha? And I kept responding to these people, and I was like, I'm talking about Kenya because Kenya's in the press. Because that's what this channel is about. I talk about what's in the media. I talk about what's in the press. So if Kenya does an interview, why wouldn't I not talk about it? So it's funny because now we are on the flip side of things where Porsha is in the press a lot again. And now we're talking about her every day. But y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Are you guys getting tired of talking about Porsha? Okay. I mean, I kind of am. I'm getting Porsha fatigued. Okay, this definitely has turned into the Porsha News Network. But at the same time, I do love talking about housewives, and I'm always going to be down for the drama and the tea. So it is what it is. Now, I wanted to very quickly go over this story, and it's kind of, old. It's a couple of days old. You guys know that I had 3 days off. But a former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer went on to Instagram and basically tried to come to Porsha's defense and try to make her look good. But I think this Instagram PR dissertation did the complete opposite, and it's making Porsha look bad. Okay, so you guys are going to figure out what I'm talking about. I believe this producer's name is Choke No Joke Official. That's what it is on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. But he said, do you rather a Ferrari or a Porsche? At Porsha for real. Y'all, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm just a little bit confused at the situation. What is he talking about? Does he mean, would you rather have a Ferrari or a Porsche? Like, what is going on? Okay, what's wrong with this man? First, his name is Choke No Joke. Okay, and hopefully it's not, cultural. Okay, I don't want to offend nobody or his name. But, okay, what's going on with the name? Then he says, do you rather a Ferrari or a Porsche? Like, I'm really confused. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But in this Instagram caption, he says, I worked with the finest women throughout my career. My career has been blessed with eye candy. God is good. What? Okay, what in the hell is going on? If this is the man, if this is the producer that was assigned to Porsha for a couple of years, then I kind of now understand why Porsha was, in hot water. Now I understand why Porsha found herself in these uncomfortable, very, crazy situations where she was in a corner, backed up into a corner by herself, because she had this man advising her. Like, what are you talking about? I was blessed with eye candy. Was you pushing up on Porsha this whole time you was working with her? Okay, I'm kind of confused. He said, I remember I produced a scene while being a producer on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I secretly produced a scene with Porsha during season 10 and didn't tell the executive producers. Okay, so my first thought on that is, why are you exposing yourself for going against the producers, the executive producers? Like, did y'all fall out? Did you not like the executive producers? Were you not trying to be a team player? Like, I'm kind of confused. Okay, I don't know what's going on. He goes on to say they was trying to play Porsha on the San Francisco trip with Candy. Okay, he said, at Candy and I went to Porsha's room and told her how we were going to play production since they were playing her and setting her up to look bad. Okay, so I think he's trying to say that Candy and the producer went to Porsha to try to set up this secret scene, if that's what I'm getting at. But I don't really believe that to be the case, because at this point in time, Candy was very much not into Porsha. Okay, Candy did not want anything to do with Porsha. Candy did not care about Porsha nor her apologies. Candy cared about her business, her reputation, and not seeming like a person who commits sexual assault, like her besties T.I. and Tiny, allegedly. I mean, I'm just saying, it is what it is. So I don't know if I'm interpreting this wrong, or if he lying, or if I don't know. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel. But he says they had a meeting with Porsha, whatever. The producers were trying to play her and setting her up to make her look bad. The producer says, I wrote a play that would stop her and Candy from beefing. And that didn't really work. Okay, that did not really work, because I believe after that, Candy and Porsha had a fight at Tanya's house. Am I mistaken? Okay, y'all fact check me if I'm getting my timeline wrong. He says, I had Porsha unexpectedly apologize to Candy during Kenya's fake wedding. Yikes. Okay, you can tell he is not a Kenya fan. He says this apology threw the entire storyline off because Candy accepted her apology and got cordial on the trip. Yeah, Candy accepted the apology for the cameras, okay, because it was a very awkward situation and she wasn't really trying to be a bitch, okay, in that moment, talking about some, I'm not going to accept your apology. She didn't want to be seen like a mean girl who couldn't get over nothing. So, of course, she accepted it in the moment because it was awkward. She accepted it in the moment because she wanted Porsha to, get the hell out of her face. She accepted it in the moment because she wanted to end the scene and go home and be back with her babies and her husband. That's why she accepted the apology. So this producer is very much so mistaken. I think he's kind of delusional. I think him coming out with this information in his head is a great thing for Porsha, but it's really not making Porsha look good, because what you basically admitted is that Porsha was fake in her apology to Candy. That's basically what you just said. You basically said that the apology did not come from a sincere place, but in fact, it was contrived and fake and set up and produced. So what are you talking about? Choke or no joke? Okay, old Joe Schmo official on Instagram. Like, what are you talking about? I'm really confused at the situation. I've never been so confused a day in my life. Talking about, do you rather a Ferrari or a Porsche? I've been blessed to see so much eye candy in my career. Is this man on drugs? Is this man, let me stop. Let me hit up No Joke or Noke, because I really need to get the tea. Maybe we can get an interview. What y'all think? What y'all think about the situation? I just thought that was really weird. Like, what is you doing? Okay. And y'all, that goes into my next segment, because Porsha is not looking good out here in these streets, hunty. Okay, she is not looking good out in the streets. Y'all know that this is the Porsha News Network. I am the president of the Porsha fan club. Yes, I am very biased when it comes to Porsha, but at the same time, I have to call it like how I see it. Public opinion is not on Porsha's side. Public opinion loves Dennis McKinley at this point. Public opinion views Simon as a decent person. And public opinion is coming down on y'all's girl, Porsha. Okay. Along with that, right, we have this situation with the show being dubbed as a flop. And honestly, I have to be honest about the situation. I don't think the ratings are as bad as what they could be. Miss Thing is holding up at least 50% of the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewership, which I think is pretty good, seeming as though she's one housewife out of a 5 or sometimes 6, 7 person cast. But at the same damn time, the numbers for the key demos are not good. I'll go ahead and put up the ratings on the screen. The ratings continue to go down and down and down and down and down and down every week. Now, in my personal opinion, I find it, kind of ironic that, to me, I think every episode the show gets better. In my honest opinion, this show has been better than any Candy spinoff, better than any Nene spinoff, better than any Kim Zolciak spinoff, right? Better than the last 2 seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's just my personal opinion. But I find it ironic that in every episode, the show gets better, but the ratings get worse. So what is really going on? Like, what is really going on? Porsha is not having a good week. And along with all of that, remember yesterday I was telling you guys that Porsha did a PR, release, basically trying to blast Dennis for talking about her motherhood and her parenthood and things of that nature. And she basically called herself a single mom. Well, the fans did not like that. They are all up under her comments, blasting her, talking about some girl, you are not a single mother. And y'all, Porsha went on, to Instagram and posted on her stories 5 million definitions of what a single mom is. And technically, yes, Porsha is a single mom because she is the primary caregiver of a little child and her marital status is single. Okay, and I don't believe she lives with a man. I think Simon, I don't think they've moved into their home yet. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. It is messy. Porsha has not been having a good last 7 days. Okay, she's been dragged up and down Atlanta ever since the damn book came out. But we gonna still root for our girl. We rooting. But sis, they're saying that you went back into the lab. Okay, y'all went back into production on Porsha's Family Matters because you demanded that you wanted more scenes in there to make yourself look good. That's what they saying in Mama Joyce's street. So we got to really figure this out. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I'm going to go ahead and log off. I love you guys. And don't forget to create a great day.